The coronavirus does not recognize race, nationality, ethnicity, religion, or your bank balance. The last condition seems to have an exception. It seems it does not hold true for Chinese billionaires. Yes, China has added 6 new names to the list of the world's top 100 billionaires during this period. This as India's richest man Mukesh Ambani drops out of the top 10. Billionaires across the world have suffered losses due to the coronavirus slowdown, but not the ones in China. On the contrary, China seems to have emerged a relative winner. This report tells you how.
The coronavirus knows no social boundaries. It does not discriminate. From politicians to movie stars, even royals. The pandemic has been particularly tough on the rich and the famous. If the virus hasn't hit their health, it has impacted their wealth. The virus-induced slowdown is eroding the fortunes of the billionaire club. In just 2 months, the Wuhan virus has already made a dent of $408 billion in the wealth of the world's top 100 billionaires. With operations halted and factories shut, the coronavirus is not working out for India's richest man. Mukesh Ambani, the chairman of Reliance Industries, has seen his net worth tank by 28% in 60 days. Reports indicate that his net worth fell $300 million each day in the last 2 months. The impact has been severe. Mr. Ambani is no longer among the top 10 richest men in the world. He has dropped down to 17th position on the global rich list. Ritesh Agarwal. Ritesh Agarwal, the 26-year-old founder and CEO of Oyo Hospitality Group, has decided to forego 100% of his annual salary for this year because the company's evaluation has dropped to $6 billion from $10 billion. China was the company's largest market outside India, but due to the pandemic, bookings for Oyo rooms have dropped abysmally. The company has been forced to lay off 7,000 employees across China. Ritesh Agarwal too is no longer in the top 100 list. He may soon lose the tag of being the world's second youngest billionaire. Ritesh Agarwal is joined by 3 magnates in being dropped out of the Hurun list. Gautam Adani, founder and chairman of the Adani Group, is estimated to have lost 37% or $6 billion of his wealth. HCL founder and chairman Shiv Nadar's wealth has declined by 26%, which is close to $5 billion. And Uday Kotak, the chairman of Kotak Mahindra Banks, has lost $4 billion, which is 28% of his wealth. Globally, 86% of billionaires on the Hurun list have seen their wealth decline. This includes the king of luxury, Bernard Arnault, the biggest loser of them all. His net worth fell $30 billion in the last 2 months. That is a drop of $20 million every hour. Amancio Ortega, the owner of the Zara Group, saw a decline of 21% in his wealth, which has fallen by $17 billion. The Mexican business magnate Carlos Slim shed 24% of his wealth. He too lost $17 billion in the last 2 months. And Jeff Bezos, he lost $9 million in the 2-month period, but he remains the world's richest man with a net worth of $131 billion. There are, as always, exceptions. Billionaires who are becoming richer despite the pandemic. Yes, China is a relative winner. It has added 6 billionaires in the league of the world's richest. The names that stand out are Alex Zhu, the founder of Shenzhen-based ventilator manufacturer Mindray Biomedical Electronic. His net worth has risen 26% to $13.5 billion in the last 2 months. His company is supplying the world with ventilators to fight the coronavirus. Eric Yuan, the US-based founder of video conferencing app Zoom, his net worth has skyrocketed, rising by 77%. From $3.5 billion, Mr. Yuan is now worth $8 billion. The biggest gainers too are from China. Liu Yonghao, founder of New Hope, the biggest animal feed producer in China. Mr. Liu's wealth has risen by 20% to $15 billion. And Qing Yingling, the chairman of Muyuan, a pork billionaire whose fortune has risen by 16% to $22 billion. As the masters of the economic universe lose money due to the Wuhan coronavirus, China's puzzling success story needs to be studied, even investigated. Bureau Report, WION World is One.